Yo, man. Juelz Santana, man, he back. Free at last, man. He finally out the cell, finally out of jail, finally out of prison, whatever, man. He out of there, man. He back. Spending time with his family, eating home cooked meals, all that, man. He back out here. Doing his thing. Trying to get back in the game. You know, he already released that Free Santana earlier, man, this year. And you know, man, I think he might just hop back in the studio, or he might just chill and just take a breather, man. He actually, you know, he been locked up for a minute now, so he doing his thing, man, just enjoying his life and shit, man. But Santana, man, he fire, man. He always been one of the best rappers of all time, man. One of the best lyricists, one of the best spitters, man. I remember at a time when Wayne was at his hottest, man. People was talking about Juelz, Cass, Wayne, Banks. It's a bunch of artists that was just spitting real shit back in the day, man. And he was definitely one of them artists, man. That's a fact right there. But Juelz, man, been killing that shit for a long time, man. He been doing his thing, staying official. You know, it was people questioning some of the jail pictures that he had, man. But I thought he was just chilling, man. You know, just laid back. You know, Santana, man, been doing his thing for a long time, man. He one of the best lyricists of all time. He got classic projects from You and Me, from What the Game's Been Mixing, the Back Like Cook Crack series. To me, the first one was definitely the best one. I'm not the biggest fan of the second one and the third one, but you know, a lot of people say what they want to say about Juelz, man. A lot of people were saying he was lazy. A lot of people were saying this and that, whatever, man. The music he gave us, man, is classic. It's timeless. He definitely got classic projects. You know, of course, I'm a big Santana fan, man. I'm gonna say From Me to You is a classic. But, you know, there might be some people out there that might not feel that way. But if you feel that way or not, you can't deny that What the Game Been Missing is a classic, man. That's a classic hip-hop album, man. From the cover, the songs, the features, the videos, the whole setup, man. You have to, like, to live through that time and to know how big it was. Like, if not just media-wise, man, just on the whole street level, like on the whole underground tip, man, that What the Game's Been Missing, it's a classic hip-hop album, man. Juelz Santana snapped on that, just like he did on From Me to You. But yeah, man, he free, man. He back. He doing his thing. I'm happy to see Juelz back out here. I ain't see Cam say too much or Jimmy say too much, but I think Jimmy might have said something, but I don't know, man. I just want to hear the music, man. I want Juelz to drop something, get back in the studio, do something, whatever, man. He looking good, like he in shape, like he ready to get some shit happen. He looking strong, looking healthy. You know, some people come out of jail, they be fucked up. It's like they be like all sucked up in the face. They be all skinny and malnourished looking, or they come out fat as hell or shit. You know, some people make that time and they do good with it. Like artists, I don't really rock with it too much. Like Gucci Mane, man. You seen how he came out of jail, man. He was in shape, fit. You know, that's what's important to do, man. Find something that you can do that's positive, that's healthy, that can take up some of that time, and that's definitely exercising and stuff. So Juelz, he probably didn't even get the buffers or whatever, but he did maintain his weight. But you know, who knows, man? You know, a lot of people have a lot of stuff to say about his teeth and all that stuff, man. He always been spitting that shit, even with the slur. Even though the Free Santana mixtape, to me, it wasn't one of his best projects at all. It was a solid project, but he definitely could have had better lyrics, better songs on there. It was just like, I don't know, man. It wasn't, to me, it could have been a lot better. I'm hoping that he can come out with something even better than that before the year close out, man. Just get hot back straight into work, man. I'm pretty sure it's a ton of artists that would love to do a song with Juelz right now, man. I feel like he can come out with a hot mixtape, man, or an album or something, man. I'd definitely buy it for sure, man. Juelz always had that crack, man. He always been fired, man. I'm just happy to see him out, so he can come out with some more music and do his thing and shit, man. Cause everybody can't do it, man. Like artists like Max V, man, he been locked up for a long time, like damn near pretty much over a decade, pretty much. Like he been locked up, still releasing music and doing all that, man. Every artist ain't trying to do that, man. I'm glad Juelz got out quick. Even though he definitely did his time, he been locked up for a minute, but I'm glad he could just get back to it and enjoy his freedom and shit, and he ain't die from the coronavirus and shit. Like, R.I.P. to to Fred the Godson, man. But yeah, man, free Juelz Santana. We don't ever have to say that again, cause he out. Hopefully he don't ever have to go behind them walls again, and he back and he continue to just drop heat, man. I remember Juelz, every time I heard him on the track, every time I knew that he was on the track, I remember just seeing him, man. He just made me feel just good, man, with his flow, his whole style, his whole demeanor, man. One of the heavy spitters up in the Dipset, man. Juelz, man, he was the first artist I got that I listened through, and it got me to Dipset was Juelz, man. I got on through Juelz, started listening to Jimmy, and I started listening to Cam last. I always thought Cam was whack when I first started listening to Dipset. I always thought like he couldn't rap. I didn't understand the holy moly, picky jicky, all that stuff like that, belly jelly, all that. I didn't understand that, but like I would definitely rock with Cam now, and I see like Cam can definitely spit, but I got on to Dipset through Juelz, man. Them back like cook cracks, man. All the work he put in on them diplomatic communities and the mixtapes, man. His verses is like scriptures, man. Like how Jadakiss said, man. Like his verses, man. Like he just had some classic verses, and even the shit he was doing with Wayne. Like when Wayne was having that run, man. Like people was putting him in that top box. Like he the top greatest rapper of all time. He was even running around saying greatest rapper alive, screaming how good he is, and the albums was selling, the music, and like everybody was on his mixtapes and supporting everything Wayne was doing, and Juelz was dropping music with Wayne and doing verses and features right along with him and going back to back. And he held his own. He was killing that shit, man. He was killing that shit. Him and Wayne had something good going, man. I always wish they could have followed through with that, man. But that was one of them diamonds, man, in the rough that we never really got. That was one of them classics that we never really got, man. That would have been classic though. But Juelz, even just the mixtapes leading up to that, he was killing them verses, killing that shit. Juelz was on fire. A lot of people were saying he had lean addiction and all of this and that, man. I don't care what he had going on. He was killing shit during that time. That 2000, from like 2004 to 5 to like 2008, 2009, and he still at the Skull Gang and all that. He always been moving, man. I'm just glad to see him out, man. Juelz back, man. He back with it, man. If he gonna stay consistent with the music, we gonna see, man. But he been killing shit, man. As far as like the Dipset, like Juelz, Jim Jones been releasing damn near a great album every year. Cam just came out with Purple Haze 2. He be constantly releasing shit. They all coming out with shit. Like they one of the groups that's constantly releasing shit no matter what. When you think of like 50 and G Unit or even the Locks and stuff, sometimes like you don't see Chic releasing too much. Styles and Jadakiss always releasing shit. Lloyd Banks, he released shit every now and then. Tony Ayo don't really release nothing, and other than that, you can't really consider like Young Buck and all them. But as far as the Dipset, Cam's been staying active. Jimmy been staying active, especially Jimmy, man. As far as on the hip hop rap album side, like Jimmy just got so much better. I could definitely see Santana just coming in there and doing his thing too, man, because he got it in him too, man. He always been. It would be no Dipset without Santana, man. If he can come out and spit some shit, do a few interviews or whatever, come out with a solid project. That's what we need right now. It'll be fire, man. He'll be right back, man. Definitely, man. Juelz Santana, man, he back, man. Welcome home. He can get back to killing shit if he just go back in his bag, man. That Juelz Santana bag, man.